Hiya Paul, thanks for the footage. Just a quick review of what we discussed during the first session a few weeks ago. Much better movement of the right leg coming through impact. You see there it returns to its rest flex, but then never flexes more than that during the rest of the swing. And we can see now it doesn't shoot out in front of you the way it was doing before, and it's straightening nicely through impact. And we can see here now the right heel, although it's flipping up a lot, it's not flipping up as much as it was. And when looking from face on, we can see again the right leg, much better movement forward with your lower body, not clearing as early. We were clearing very early with very little linear movement, so there's a much better move towards the target with the lower body than previously. And we can see there also that the right foot now and the right side starting to straighten nicely as per your drill, and that right foot showing signs of banking inwards. If we compare that to what we see here on the far right with Grant Waite, we're going to see a very similar move. Left knee maybe doesn't flex quite as much. That's something that I want to consider next session you come down, work on improving that leg action a little bit further. But you can see that right leg straightening nicely as he comes into it, and the right foot whilst lifting also banking inwards. Through impact we've got a little bit less rotation, or forearm rotation, coming through the ball, which is good. And if we look at you just before impact from down the line, we're seeing a much better matching up of the arms and the body. Previously the body was spinning out of the way very quickly. The arms were, everything was trying to get out in front of you other than the shaft, so we were trying to spin very early, clear the hips. That was causing the arms to get out in front of us, but we were then forcing the shaft to stay on the inside. What we're seeing now is a much better matching up of the arms and the body. You can see the arms and the club now nicely in front of you coming into it. Midway down, the arms are inside by default because we're moving forward, so that movement forward with your lower body keeps the arms in across the chest, which is good. Now as your body starts to unwind whilst continuing to move forward, we're getting that nice look as we approach delivery, much squarer on with the shoulders, club and hands nicely in line. Previously we're having to keep the chest facing the camera, if you will, to prevent that club getting too much out in front of you. So all in all, a better synchronized movement, a much simpler movement. A less complicated swing is going to last much longer and stand up to pressure much better, as you're well aware. Through the ball again, club works through nicely, right leg straightening, club exits nicely slightly below your left shoulder. And then the other thing I want to look at next time is your finish. I'd like to see your finish curtailed a little bit and looking a little bit more controlled, where the arms maintain the position on the rib cage throughout the swing. If we look at you from face on, we're seeing a nice finish up to this point. So we compare that to what we see with Grant Waite. We're standing up very well to that point, but then we keep those arms going a little bit too long, and we get that sort of wrapped around finish that fewer and fewer players are showing out on tour at this moment in time. So we want to try and work on synchronise. Everything we do needs to be to improve the leg action and improve your ability to synchronise the arms and the body. So keep working at it, good luck with it, keep me informed with your results, and keep up the hard work. Well done.